we're celebrating 100 years of community service and impact of the Rotary Club of Jackson. When the Jackson Rotary Club was founded, it began meeting in the Jackson City Club, which was in the building at the corner of West Washington and South Mechanic Streets. The club took an early interest in the care of crippled children, now an outdated term. But club members drove disabled children to appointments, sought medical care, and eventually organized the Jackson County Crippled Children's Society, today's Disability Connections.
Service above self is our motto, but it's more than that. When I was in high school, the Rotary Club met at my parents' restaurant. It was an evening club, and I served them. So I learned about Rotary and the service they did in our community and around the world. The impact that I believe Rotary has had in Michigan Center started in 1954 when we started a Halloween party. And we're now in our third generation of kids showing up. It's wonderful. But it's not just about the games and the candy. Every child receives a goodie bag with an age-appropriate book, and that's literacy. Also, they get a toothbrush and toothpaste. That affects another area of focus, which is maternal and child health. In addition, the Public Safety Department does fire safety training. So it's lots of fun, but there's lots of learning going on too.
Jackson Rotary has been involved in a number of projects here in Jackson, including Rotary Park, Pavilion at Dahlem Center. They have provided amphitheater and Cascades Park here, along with all the concrete benches that are currently in the park.
There's been so many big improvements over the years. I think the continuing effort for building ramps is one, but I'm a little bit partial, of course, to the band shell, which is a major accomplishment for Rotary.
Rotary helped to launch Disability Connections as Crippled Children's Society, and it has grown in the almost 90 years that Disability Connections has been in existence, and we have seen so much connection and support from the Rotary all of those years. As a result of the over 200 residential ramps that have been built in Jackson County since 1992, people who have been isolated in their homes are able to get out into the community and access some of the things that they've been missing. They have been able to get out to church, to social gatherings, to visit families, their own families in the community, and be a part of the community, which has not been open to them since their isolation.
Like any of the volunteers with the ramp building program, I just appreciate the cause. You know, there's people in Jackson here that definitely have an immediate need for making their homes more accessible, and I've got some skills that can contribute to that, so I'm proud to do that.
I started 1.5 years ago in Germany by applying for an exchange year, and now I'm here in the United States for 6 months. The Rotary Foundation, they helped me a lot and to get experiences from another country, and they gave me the chance to go to another country because all the other exchange programs, they are so expensive, and I'm really happy that many people fundraise the Rotary Foundation to help younger people to get these experiences. I love the people from the club because they help me, they give me the experiences, they take me to other places. And if I have a problem, I always know there's a person I can talk to in the club.
We've had students from Thailand, Spain, Germany, all over the place. It's just amazing. And vice versa, sending students out and making sure those students are prepared to not only be on exchange, but to represent the United States. And that's a huge deal, right? Just they're ambassadors both ways, when they come here and then when they go home. And it's amazing.
Rotary has a very deep impact on the community. I think deeper than even the Rotarians really understand. When I moved to Jackson only less than 2 years ago, and when I moved here to Jackson, I instantly had a bond with Rotarians just because of my involvement with another Rotary club who sent me to Denmark. So they're really ingrained in the society. We see Rotarians touching all sorts of community initiatives. If you look at any of our local leaders, majority of them have some involvement with Rotary, whether they're members or help out occasionally on a project like I have. These are the people that are really moving our community. They're the leaders and they're Rotarians.
I'm the founder of the Lingap Children's Foundation. What we do is we run an orphanage in the Philippines. And when I started this project back in approximately 2002 or 2003, I was not a member of the Rotary Club at the time. However, in the Philippines, the local Rotary Club became very active and engaged with the Lingap Children's Foundation and helped me to build the new Lingap Center. So I was actually working with an international Rotary Club long before I became a member here in the U.S. And so their impact on the lives of a lot of kids is really difficult to measure. It's huge. It's huge.
When this Rotary Club was founded in 1915, they started a service project helping kids with polio go to orthopedic physicians who donated their time and hooking them up with durable medical equipment so that they could actually be out in the community. And before then, they weren't. They were at home and they didn't go to school. And so our Rotary Club was at the very beginning of the solution to eradicating polio.
In 1985, Rotary International picked polio eradication as one of our major goals. I was so impacted when a newborn baby was placed in my arms to receive the drops. It's only 2 drops into this beautiful baby. She's 14 years old now and polio-free. And also, the entire country of India has been declared polio-free by the World Health Organization. And I helped, and that day made me a real Rotarian.
Rotary International has taken on the huge effort to eradicate polio, and we haven't had polio in the United States in such a long time, and that's changed. It's a local project, but it changed the world. And that's how we're connected. That's how important it is. It's an amazing process to do something locally that actually changes everything.